Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna.
Sixth chapter, text 27. Prashantamanasam hi enam yoginam sukhamuttamam upaiti shantarajasam brahmabhutam kalmasham. The yogi whose mind is fixed on me verily attains the highest happiness. By virtue of his identity with Brahman, he is liberated, his mind is peaceful, his passions are quietened, and is freed from sin. So many benefits in remembering Krishna. We forget so many things. Prabhupada said, don't forget Krishna. Suppose some very important thing you forget. Isn't it foolish? So Krishna is saying here, by remembering me, you will attain the highest happiness. Actually, you cannot have any self-realization without realization of Krishna. Very simple. When it is pitch dark, total dark, you can imagine that darkness? Total dark. You cannot see yourself also, even though yourself is very near to you. Correct? In the minimum spiritualism, people think they are the body. Little advanced, they think they are the mind. More advanced, they think they are the soul. Self, Atma can mean self. Correct? It depends on where people is. You cannot see even yourself when there is pitch darkness. Agree? Easy to understand? Nearest to you. But you can't see your legs, hand, you can't see. Is it reasonable or illogical? Now understand the analogy. When the light is there, not only you can see the light, you can see yourself also. The same way, when you understand Krishna, you understand yourself also. Now this is where people are making mistake. Most of the people want to practice spiritual life without understanding Krishna. Most of the spiritual organizations also, they don't talk about Krishna. Not logical. Without seeing the sun, you cannot see yourself also. Without sunlight, even you cannot see yourself. Is it logical, reasonable? The same way, without understanding Krishna, you cannot understand yourself. So that's what Prabhupada is saying here. So you can forget so many things in your life. There was one devotee who told Prabhupada, "Did you finish your japa?" "No, Prabhupada, I forgot." So Prabhupada said, "Did you forget eating?" "No, I didn't forget eating." "You forgot sleeping?" No. How you forgot japa? So because we don't give it value, we forget. Correct? We tell something very simple to people. Sometimes we say, "This verse please remember by next time." And next week, I forgot. But everything else he remembers. Because we don't give value. So actually, this is a very important principle. That so-called spiritualism, Vimukta Maninaha, Brahma says they consider themselves they are liberated. Ye Arvindaksha Vimukta Maninaha Tvai Ashtabhavat Avishuddha Buddhaye, because their mind is not clean. Avishuddha Buddhaye. They consider themselves liberated. Aruya Krichena Param Padam Tataha, but still they fall down to the material existence. Why? Patanti Ada Anadida Yusmadangre. Patanti means to fall down. They fall down in the material existence even though they wanted to rise in the spiritual life because they neglected to worship the lotus feet of Krishna. So unless we come to the situation of worshipping Krishna, there is no spiritual life. There is no spiritual life. And that is the mistake we are all making. Many times people discuss, is it possible to have religion without God? What are you talking? Religion means dharmam tu shakshat bhagavat pranitam. Religion means orders of God. What is religion? It's not man-made religion. It's God's orders. So here Arjuna is discussing with Krishna and Krishna is guiding him that when you come to understanding of me, now again and again Krishna says me here in this chapter. If I say give me a glass of water, what does it mean? I want a glass of water. No? Isn't it reasonable? But most of the people, so-called speculators, they can't stand all this. Krishna is saying remember me always. Krishna is saying think of me always. They don't like all that because they are demons. They hate Krishna. But they want to do very good business of the words of Krishna. Just like Ravana. He hates Lord Rama, but he wants the property of Lord Rama, Sita. So similarly, Bhagavad Gita is Krishna's property. If there is a copyright, Krishna has to have that copyright. It is his words. There is very nice. What happened, one of ISKCON devotees were traveling. He was coming from America to India. I think all of you know him. So what happened in the aircraft, one person was there next to him. So you generally start talking, hey, from where are you? He said, I am also an Indian. Indians get interested, particularly in foreign country. So I am also an Indian and I am in this university, I am a professor. So I looked at him, at such a young age you become a professor in such a big university. Yes, I did some work. They said, why you are going to India? He said, no, I am also interested in spiritual life and my guru, he has made a new commentary of Bhagavad Gita and I want to publish it. Therefore, this is the commentary I am going to India for that. Meet my guru and publish his commentary, blah, blah, blah. Hey, that's fine. Then after some time he said, why don't you read this? So that man gave to the ISKCON devotee that commentary. He saw for a few minutes. He gave it back to him. It's not authorized. So how do you say so? Only you ISKCON people say only you are authorized. He said, no. There is a reason. Because he is also scientist devotee, there is also scientist. He said, you got at such a young age professorship. You must have written a lot of papers. Yeah, I have written a lot of papers and I have patents also. So okay. Now suppose I quote something from your paper and do not give you a credit. Is it right or wrong? No, it's very wrong. If you quote anything, you should write quoted from this paper, correct? That is the etiquette. So similarly, whose book is this Bhagavad Gita? Who spoke this? It's a Krishna. Now if you are commenting on him, his work, shouldn't you give reference? So now he said, you take this book of your so-called guru. Let us read few pages and see how many times he has mentioned Krishna. He could not find. Generally they avoid. See, suppose I hate somebody, I cannot take his name. I don't like to take his name. So most of these people actually hate Krishna. They want to take the position of Krishna. Like recently some drama has happened. That fellow said, I am Krishna. All these jokers at the end, that is a problem. So that, he said, now let us take this book. And you can take Prabhupada Bhagavad Gita, anyone. In one page at least 10 times you will find Krishna, 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 Krishna. Many times in one more purport, twice you will find the whole Mahamantra itself. I have seen some purport 2 times the Mahamantra in one purport. He is not trying to avoid Krishna because he knows it is Krishna, and he knows there is no question of self-realization without Krishna. You got it? There is no question of self-realization without Krishna. It includes. It's actually very reasonable. Therefore, devotee, whatever he sees Krishna. Simple example. Now suppose I see him, Manish. Suppose he has come. I know you, I remember you. Why? Because you are connected. Even though I have not seen you, but I remember you. So whenever a living entity sees all the jivas in this world, he remembers Krishna. Because he knows everything has connection to Krishna. Even I see, just like I may not see fire, but I can feel the heat. I know it has connection to Krishna. Heat cannot be disconnected to the fire. Can it be disconnected to the fire? Is it logical or not? So similarly, Stavara Jangama Deke Deke Netara Murti Sarvatra Hoy Ishta Deva Spurti. Whatever I see its connection with Krishna. Therefore I see Krishna. So devotee is always seeing Krishna. But then it has to be practical also. If you see a tiger and I am seeing Krishna, you go to embrace tiger, he'll eat you. Very good, welcome. You have to be logical also. Seeing Krishna in what way is Krishna's energy. Now there is no need to go and see Krishna. I have seen a tiger. Krishna's energy. Little knowledge is needed. But people, therefore it has to be very carefully understood. We see its connection to Krishna. Just like we see fire, we see heat, we see its connection to Krishna. So similarly, therefore, anybody, when he comes to temple, even smallest of thing he is doing, he is awakening his Krishna consciousness. You put your hand in fire, it burns, you know what's happening or not happening, does not matter. If you know it's good, you will be properly able to take, just like suppose there is fire in the kitchen. If you know, have some knowledge, how to operate it, how to control it, you can take benefit and cook something out of it. But even if you don't know, fire will do its work, it will burn. So similarly, if you know, you can properly take advantage of the process. But even then, it will not go in vain. It will not go in vain. It is so auspicious. Krishna consciousness is most auspicious thing. It benefits everybody. So when you see an insect, you see a cat. So you understand it's also connected to Krishna. Therefore Prabhupada says devotees are so merciful. They go to preach. They want to give. Generally yogis are very selfish. They are only interested in their spiritual life. They go to forest, sit down in some corner for their own spiritual development. They are also selfish. They are very interested in their own spiritual benefit. But a devotee is compassionate. He said, this is also connected to Krishna. This is also connected to Krishna. Let me give them Krishna consciousness. And that way, he becomes very dear to the Lord. Bhagavad Gita, what does Krishna say? Nata tasmad manusheshu kashid me priya kritamaha. Then, yeah. Yatatam abhisiddhanam kashim mam meti tatvata. ठीक है ना? मनुष्यानाम सहस्येषु. Among, okay. Other one. The devotee is dearest to me. Natatasmad manusheshu kashid me priya kritamaha. Say natatasmad manusheshu. There is nobody dear to me than he who is giving this message. See, we are practicing spiritual life. Don't forget for what purpose? To become dear to Krishna. That's all. It's like go to a minister's office, a prime minister's office. Don't you feel privileged if you are dear to the prime minister? He is attracted towards you. He sees whole crowd. He says, please come, I want to talk. You feel so privileged or not? If you have the number of prime minister on your mobile, how much privilege you feel? You show to everybody, hey, don't disturb me, I'll call him. And you know he likes you very much, he is attracted towards you. You will take the privilege. Similarly, if you have an opportunity to contact Krishna, how nice it is. And you know, something makes you very dear to Krishna. Krishna is a great personality and something makes you very dear to Krishna. Why do you do that? You know or not, the whole Krishna conscious process is to become dear to Krishna. And what makes you dear to Krishna? If you spread the message. That's all. If you spread the message, you become very, very dear to Krishna. Okay, so therefore, devotee is not selfish. He is trying. Somehow he tries, if I can give this message to some more people. He knows by his own experience. It's so peaceful. It is so nice. Krishna consciousness is so nice. It is authorized. It is not whimsical. See, generally people make spiritual movements. It is not based on any book. Their own word is the Shastra. You can't discuss. You can't say, "Hey, sir, you are saying so many things. Here I read something in Bhagavad Gita. How do you explain?" Foundation is he himself, because he says, "I am God." But if it is books are the foundation, you can go to him, "Sir, even you are behaving like this, your behavior is not according to Shastra." You can check. That's why morning we are discussing our movement is so much protected, because Bhagavatam is the basis. You can go at anybody, "Sir, these books are the basis of this movement. Purity is the force and books are the basis." You can go to him, "Sir, you speak these things, but Bhagavad Gita doesn't say. Please explain." He has to explain. He cannot say, "I don't care." No, you have to. We all care. He cannot escape. So therefore, there is so much firm foundation. So much firm foundation when we have books at the basis. Okay? So it's clear that there is no question of self-realization without realization of Krishna. Okay? Srila Prabhupada ki